John, this is Rocco. We are Mezzanottes, and we are doing a little bit of vlogging today. I've been posting a whole bunch of information or pictures and some comments up on my friend Lizzie Chopsticks Hernandez's Facebook page. My inner child is a fat ass, and we love it. We get to see a lot of good food ideas. Now, some people have been asking me questions about that kind of food, how I make it, and I cook a lot of Italian food, and a lot of people have asked me a lot of questions about how we, about the recipes, how it's done, some of the techniques, things like that. So we're going to do some of our recipes. Now, today, somebody asked me how do I make the homemade marinara. So we're going to go ahead and make the homemade marinara. But I'm going to take it a little step further. I'm going to show you how to make the marinara. Rocco's going to show you how to make the marinara. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take it a step further. We're going to make homemade meatballs, and we're going to make some Italian sausage. And then we're going to go ahead and basically turn this marinara into a sauce that we cook for a few hours, and then we're going to put it over some penne pasta. So without further ado, here we go. So what do we need? What do we need to make our homemade marinara? Okay, we've got some stewed tomatoes. Right, got two 14-ounce cans there. We got some Italian style diced tomatoes, and we got some tomato paste. Okay, we got some garlic, got some shallots, got some fresh thyme, and some fresh oregano. We got a little bit of wine for a sweetener. I use the stewed tomatoes, and I use the Italian style stuff. It's a little bit of a shortcut. You can stew your own tomatoes. You know, basically what it is boiling your tomatoes that you've roasted and peeled in a vegetable stock with onions and carrots and celery and all that kind of stuff. Same thing with this. You know, they basically done the same thing with this diced tomato here, except for they added a little bit of extra basil to it. This Shiraz, they didn't have a Merlot. I grabbed the Shiraz because I like a sweet marinara. All right, so we're going to start off by giving a chop to this garlic.
Should we?
No, we will in a few minutes, but all right. So I like garlic. I know you guys do too. You don't like garlic so much, and you cut down on it on your recipe. Basically, we're going to take and create kind of a garlic paste here. Don't forget to put a wet cloth underneath your cutting board so you don't cut yourself.
You get the sharpeners, so you know that trick, so the onion won't do that.
Okay, go ahead and grab it.
Okay. So my dad taught me if you put one of these sharpeners in front right here, it won't burn. The onion won't burn your eyes.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so take our little ends off of our garlic here. Alright, so we'll just give we really want a fine mince of this garlic here. Watch your fingers. Alright, so just a few things about marinara sauce. It's sailor's food, actually, believe it or not. The food supposedly originated in Naples. And the fishermen and sailors would use it because of the high acidic content. It would not spoil easily. Right. So
I hope this comes out good for the YouTube.
I think it will. All right. So when you're going for when we're doing the thyme, basically we just want to peel off all the little leaves. You get a few little stems in there, especially from the top. It's no big deal because we're gonna chop it up pretty good. But the leaves are what we're really going for here. Looks pretty good on the thyme.
So what you do is pull all the leaves off and leave the stems?
Yeah, we're not going to use the stems. So here we go. Here's our nice fresh oregano. Use the same kind of technique there. I love oregano. I could put that on everything.
He's
all right.
Italian, by the way.
So we'll go ahead and give these herbs a nice chop here. Alright, so we've got a nice shallot here. Alright, the shallot is basically an onion. Alright,
But kind of smaller.
Cut it like so. Give it a little peel. Yeah, they're small, but they are strong. They're powerful.
Yep. Have I had shallots?
Oh, I'm sure you have.
I really doubt.
I'm sure that you've had them in something I've cooked before.
Yeah.
Okay, just a quick slice on those shallots. Alright, now let's go for our onion. Trick is, leave the knot.
Because that is what keeps the whole onion together.
That's correct. And then we'll cut it in half here.
If you cut it, see all those layers on the onion? It'll just break apart. That is what keeps it together.
Correct. Alright, so we'll give this a quick peel. Alright, now, here's a trick on the dice, right? We want to dice this onion. Now that we have it like this, we want to cut not all the way through it, just kind of up to that knot.
So you won't cut the knot,
right?
Because it'll all fall apart.
So now when we cut like this, we get a nice dice, right, Rocco?
Yep. Bunch of little squares.
Okay.
And you're wondering, why is it going into little squares? There are the layers.
That's right.
Cut around the knot.
Alright, we don't want to waste. Alright, so we've got some nice fresh onions. We're going to get a high heat going here. Alright. And we're going to put some extra virgin olive oil. Now I use the feel method. Just kind of make sure that it feels right. Alright, so here we go. We're going to grab some of our garlic. Alright.
There it goes.
Alright, now, you do not want to burn this garlic, so we're going to go ahead and give it a quick turn like that. And careful of the light. So just... Alright.
If you could smell that right now, it really smells good.
In go our shallots. Alright. Go ahead and give it a look inside, Rock.
Oh, that looks good. put in our onions.
Onions, there you go.
There you go. Nice look at the top.
Alright, what we want to do with this is we want to clarify these. So those onions need to get kind of a translucent color. We're not going for brown, so if you start to see brown, you remove it from the heat.
Yep.
This is our marinara. In go our tomatoes.
The sound kind of went away.
Like this. Okay.
See, that looks kind of like a tomato soup.
Yeah, sure does. All right. Alright, so we give it a nice mix like this here. Alright?
Yep.
You can blitz and blend, or, you know, depends on how thick you like your marinara. Me. Alright.
Gonna put in the wine.
Yeah, a little bit of wine. Right. So, we don't want it to start to boil, it'll splatter. So there's this magical invention right here. I'm going to turn the heat down.
Yep. I think everyone that has cooked knows what that is.
You'd be surprised. Trust me, there are plenty of people who I see burn stuff.
Yeah.
Including me.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I'll usually do is I'll go with a little bit more of this fresh garlic here, because I like that garlic flavor.
Oh, it looks like you cut your finger there.
Nope. I like it sweet, so I'm going to go with a little bit of this balsamic reduction. It's got some truffles in it. I'll put a little balsamic.
And
then we're going to go with
the wine.
Some wine. Again, we're going for the field method. Yeah, just a little cooking wine. This one's a Shiraz.
And if you want to pause the video at any time to see what the names are, then you can do that.
And all you are going to do at this point in time is reduce this marinara. You just cook it down, and it depends on how thick or how you like it. Let's see.
How does that taste?
That's good. We need to season it.
A little bit of salt.
Yep.
Nice. It's looking good.
Oh, that's good. We need a little bit more salt. And
How does that look for you guys? Good?
I'm gonna go with a little bit of black pepper because I like pepper. If you want some red pepper flakes in there, you can go for it.
Why not? It's your decision.
All right. And we'll put another pinch of these herbs in there. There you have it. Homemade marinara in 15 minutes. Delicious.
You might be looking at the time right now and you're going to be like, no, it's 21 minutes already. But we had to begin the video.
All right. So,
Just talking
we'll let
about
this we'll let this continue to cook down and reduce a little bit, intensify the flavors. And while we do that, we are going to go ahead and we're going to make our meat. Here we go. We're going to make our meatballs.
Can I do this?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. So we've got some breadcrumbs here. These ones have a little bit of Parmesan flavor to them.
Yep.
All right, just leave it where it was.
It's good. It couldn't see the bowl, so I just moved it.
Okay. You step right up here.
Okay.
All right. We've got some ground pork. Right, Rocco?
Yep.
Because we like to use beef and pork in our meatballs. We got some ground beef. This one is ground sirloin. Do not use ground chuck. We don't need all that fat in there. That's good for hamburgers. We got some Italian sweet sausage in natural casings.
Yep. So I put the meat.
Yep. Put them both in there.
So we are making the meatballs.
We sure are.
2 different meats.
Right?
Yep. Yes. Take off the paper, of course. You don't want to eat paper. Put that in there. Our trash can is full.
It sure is. That means you gotta take out the trash.
Fine.
All right.
Oh.
Is there paper under there?
There is none.
Okay. All right. So hang on. Let's put a little bit of. All right, we're gonna put some of our breadcrumbs again. We use the field method. Probably about half a cup, 3/4 of a cup, something like that. All right. Go ahead and break this egg in there. We use the egg to bind the. We use the egg to bind them so that the meatballs don't fall apart when they're cooking.
Yep. Otherwise, it would just be a patty. We're not making burgers. We're making meatballs.
That's right.
We might make hamburgers, right?
Someday.
Yep.
All right. I like to use a little bit of ketchup in my meatballs. You can use a little tomato sauce or a little of that marinara. Just a little bit of that acidic kind of flavor in there.
We've had this before. We know how to make it.
Now this one, we'll grab some of these.
Ooh, my hands are cold.
We use some of these fresh herbs. Put some of those fresh herbs in there. We'll go ahead and put the rest of our garlic in there.
Oh man, my hands are cold. Not again, not again, not again.
Now I would usually go ahead and put some onions in them, but Rocco's not into the onions, so.
Nah, I don't like onions.
So what's good is a little bit of this fajita seasoning, right? It's got some pepper, it's got some salt in it, it's got some onion powder and some garlic powder.
Make some meatballs.
Right. So we want a little handful like this, and we'll just give it a quick roll.
On my channel, I might do a little bit of gaming.
That one's a little big, but I'll take some of that off of there. Okay. Just a little bit.
Right.
Alright, so there are the meatballs. Right? Back over here, and let's take a look at our marinara. How's that look?
Good. This is the sauce for our meatballs, correct?
Oh yeah. Now we've got a Got a pan here, roasting. Put that sucker on high. Give it a little bit of olive oil because we want to brown these meatballs.
Got the olive oil in there?
Yep. And we want to bring that olive oil to the smoking point, right, Rocco?
Yep. In our future episodes, we may make some pork chops.
Oh yeah.
And some of that, what is it called? Mexican rice.
Oh yeah. We're going to wait till there's a little bit of smoke coming off of our pan here. And that means it's good and hot. The other thing you can do is throw something in there, a little piece of bread or a piece of garlic. Not quite there yet. Alright, there's our smoke. Alright, there we go.
Sounds good.
Alright, what we're going for is a little bit of brown on these guys, so we just want to turn them. And in go our sausages. Same thing on the sausages.
And beef.
We're going to deglaze.
You might want to take your earphones off about now.
Right? We're going to take all of this, that lovely stuff up off the bottom of that pan. Right? And cook the alcohol out of the wine. And this goes
In there.
That goes into our sauce. We'll come back when it's done, probably about an hour from now. This sauce, those meatballs, is going to be done. It's going to be delicious.
Yep.
Oh, almost forgot.
Oh, you forgot the what is it called? The leaves.
Yeah, we're going to stick a couple of bay leaves in here because I'm a big fan of bay leaves. I got 3 of
You
them.
guys were probably shouting at the screen of your...
You forgot the bay leaves. All right, well, good job, Brock. Yeah.
Bye.